New tonight, animal abuse so severe, so graphic, it left hardened law officers in tears.
Tonight, the man responsible for abusing more than 100 dogs on his property in Polk County has been found guilty.
When we first reported this story in 2017, more than 500,000 of you commented and shared the story on Facebook. You stayed with us as we followed this story from the moment the dogs were rescued to the day the suspect was caught.
The story generated a lot of outrage on social media. People were satisfied with the verdict and felt relief for the dogs who did survive the abuse.
Caitlin Ross was at the courthouse today when the verdict came down. And Caitlin, this was really emotional for so many of the people that were in attendance.
Jeff and Cheryl, there was cheering in the courthouse when the verdict was read. Dozens of animal advocates actually clapped as deputies put handcuffs on DeVicio Rowland while one of his victims waited outside.
She had been chewing on the chain that she was tied to, 7-8 years, so her teeth are broken or completely gone.
Grace suffered for years, chained up in the woods behind DeVicio Rowland's house. You can see her scars.
She's very stoic, she's very cautious, very leery, as she should be the way she was treated.
She was one of 107 dogs rescued from the property last August, slowly loved back to health.
From where she's come from to where she is today is just night and day.
Not all of the dogs recovered. While many were adopted, at least 20 are still waiting in foster homes to find forever families, and 2 had to be euthanized, their injuries from the abuse too extreme to recover.
Seeing them chained, just the collars just digging into their necks. Some had open wounds. It was just very overwhelming.
Shannon Hicks was there that day and personally helped nurse dozens of the dogs back to health. She says she needed to be in the courtroom for the verdict.
Knowing what all these dogs have went through and then finally seeing justice happen for them is great.
We needed justice for her. We needed some closure for her.
For Grace and all of the other dogs rescued that day, this is justice.
Her monster is finally gone.
Rowland will be sentenced May 15th at the Polk County Courthouse. Each count could carry from 1 to 5 years in prison, and he's charged with 214 counts.
214 counts. All right. Glad to see some of those dogs have recovered so well. Caitlin, thank you.